So as you can see, legit business going off. Also, you're going to a dead end. Nothing unusual
Nothing
here.
unusual. Everything seems to be in order here.
Seems legit.
Nice one, Ralph. You're a fucking genius. I suppose he just kills things for money, doesn't he? That's his spit kill.
So you've got the blue version of the snake, which means it's stronger.
Made to pop a heel on Ralph in a bit.
Yeah, potentially. On the bright side, you'll have enough Zesta to basically revive anyone if they die, like Amy.
Down here.
So just keep going right.
Like, I'm trying not to jinx it, but Amy's technically holding her own quite well so far.
She's not been hit, which has been quite lucky.
Very lucky. I think maybe when they're defending, maybe they don't draw as much aggro.
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, the last thing you want her doing is drawing aggro.
It's a shame you can't, like in Final Fantasy, where you can like have a back row of people.
Yeah, but like when
It's
use
basic,
that.
yeah.
So she learns a new ability. I believe that should be Anti, which is the poison reduction one. No, it's not. Go back.
No, I'm just gonna.
Oh, okay. She's only gonna have like 6 more health. If you want to see everyone's full health, go on state first. That will tell you how much they have in total.
No,
So,
she's on like half.
yeah, she's now level 4, which helps.
We'll
So,
get her one more level, then I'll get her to heal herself.
I'm assuming she's learnt D-band now. I'll go back. Oh no, continue. Go to teleportation.
This one.
Yeah. Cool. Now you go. Now don't drop down.
Okay.
So there's a box in the centre.
Antidote. Cool. Probably gonna need that. Is there
Continue.
another teleporter?
Yeah, I'm trying to see where that teleporter goes. It goes nowhere, so continue going down.
Go down. Okay.
Yeah.
Locusta.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Locusta.
Weird going back to 2 after playing 4 because I can just only think of fighting those with Rune and using the abilities where they combine. 4 is a good version. I like it a lot.
Right.
So go to the left.
It's a little complicated. Looks
Looks
like I'm gonna have to do a tactical drop later. She's the one that attacks everything.
San attacks a group of that would attack those 2. Let's see. Go to the next. What else do you have?
Oh, sure.
Oh, you got Raz. Okay, you don't have Grai yet. And that's the best group one you've got, and that will attack the vortexes.
And then, can I order me to attack a specific one?
They'll attack the blaster or even the vortexes.
Oh yeah.
They all automatically go to the one there, by the way.
Oh, I thought I'd kill them. Never mind. Fuck that up. That's alright, he's gonna finish up.
Yeah, basically, weaponry is usually stronger than magic, especially when it's...
Except, I'm assuming there'd be specific enemies that are weaker to magic.
Yeah, like, you've got... So you'll get 2 types of mages, one which is good against machines, one good against fire monsters. If you go down, there's a chest, it will have Star Mist.
Oh, is that the revival thing?
No, that's Moon Mist.
Cool.
Just double checking what... Teleportation takes you to a dead end, so go back up. Basically, that will take you to that group of fire monsters. Just go to the very top and go around.
Ooh, okay. She actually
Nia's
destroyed
strong.
them. Yeah, she fucking wrecked it.
This is the one spot where she gets really powerful.
I think you did a good bit of grinding ahead of time, Stu. I think this is like set
Well, I
up
wanted
pretty
to make
nicely.
sure you had the best weapon because I didn't want you to be stuck in an area where you couldn't do it.
We'll probably have to have another off-screen grind session to get
I
things.
think it would be after this dungeon.
Yeah. Sick.
because when
Fun
you get...
fact, everyone, I attempted to use a cheat engine to see if I could cheat my way to getting some higher levels just to make it a bit easier. But it doesn't work on this game, so all the grinding that went ahead, Stuart had to put that time in. He had to physically do it, and it was the same with the first game as well. Like, cheat engine doesn't work on it.
Down.
Cheat engine, I think a lot of games companies don't like cheat engine actually because it's
It's fair.
because it's but if you're playing a single player game, it doesn't really affect anyone. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, Rolf took a big hit there.
Yeah, he took the critical.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
gonna go down in 2 of these.
Yeah, so
So
less
they-
than 30.
Yeah. And Rolf they deal 8 damage to Rolf. Whew. You may want to heal him up. As Amy's literally just in the sidelines, you might just use her healing ability.
I'm gonna use it on her as well. Actually, you know what? No, there's no point. There's no point keeping her alive if she's gonna only be used for healing for now.
Yeah. Literally, she's not going to be much for combat with the state she's in. So when you heal her up, then you can start doing more. However, you'll notice she has anti now. That basically removes poison, which will be useful if you get hit by the snake. So basically, with this, you're just following the path. It gets more complicated in later dungeons, but these are pretty simple ones.
Always had some complicated ones as well. Oh, I should use Neve's healing as well. I just thought.
You can, yeah. Amy has 3 heals left, and you also have a bunch of healing items.
Because her heals do the exact same amount as Neve's do, but oh, she's got anti as well.
Yeah. But Amy has more TP later on. She's just low level. She's just designated healer. Like, Nee will never get Gires, which is the next version, which heals 60, but Amy will.
Yeah.
And Amy will be the one who learns Revive first. Like, Rolf does at level 27, she does at level 24. She also gets some weapons she can use later on, so she's pretty good later on. You just need to build her up a bit.
Am I dropping?
No, just keep going, follow the path. But you've got your team of 4 now, which is quite cool.
Ooh,
So they're stronger. Pinchants.
Pinchant. I'm doing a lot of damage to her.
Nope.
Okay. Woo! Glad I healed her.
When she dies, I immediately advise to teleport back.
I don't want to lose out on experience.
XP, yeah. I'd possibly advise giving another heal if you're feeling risky.
No, fuck it. Cool. I'm a monster. Yay, another scalpel.
I'd rather give her the pause thing because she has the ability to stun some enemies, which is quite nice. Because one person uses that as a spell, and that costs TP, while she can just do it for free. Also means if she stuns them, they miss on the turn of attack.
Magic attack is fuck all last time, so.
Like, you can give her weapons, but considering she's not strong, she's not going to deal much damage until later on.
Yep, good.
Magic is usually for bosses when you've got the default. Realistically, you've got things where they'll be resistant to other
Cool.
situations.
Am I going to have to fight a boss at the end of this?
No, I'm just saying, I'm just giving a reason. No, go to the left. Basically, you'll get some enemies which are metallic and like standard attacks. Yeah. And standard attacks won't deal much damage to robots. Sorry about this, folks.
It's like a corridor going to the right, and there's
Yeah, I know what you are now,
shit.
so go to the right. Go to the far right.
Whee! What the fuck are they?
Mushroom.
Oh, of course. Oh, no, you can't afford to miss. You do all the damage.
They are kind of annoying, so...
Why didn't we get... Oh, I wish the other one had attacked. There we go. Wore that fucker down.
You can tell they're strong considering how much XP and money you're getting from it.
Yeah.
Go to the far right. And just go down. And keep going down until you get to a stop.
And then walk to the left.
Yeah, to the left.
Oh my god, that one's dead. Ah, that wasn't efficient.
Yeah. Also remember, we've got a bunch of healing items, so I feel pretty confident.
Yeah, I've not been using them either.
Yeah.
You know what, Amy? You look like you want to heal yourself. Oh gosh, she's still got like no health.
She's got enough to survive a hit though.
That's all we need at the moment. I think needing to do with one though. Probably Rolf as well, thinking about it. There we go, Rolf's full.
Stop them up.
Right,
Up.
so...
And down.
So, Mother Brain's growing all this shit in here, but that we haven't got any evidence of that, obviously. We need to collect data to prove it, right?
Yeah, that's why you get the recorder.
Even though we could have literally walked in and seen this fucking monster shit
Oh,
being
we know
grown
Mother
in.
Brain's recording it, we don't know why she's doing it.
Yeah, Mother Brain, why are you making all these monsters? It's not really on, is it?
Cool, now go up. Basically, your god who has terraformed the planet for you and is in control of your
Do
network.
they actually think Mother Brain's a god?
Literally, you get one person who goes, "All hail Mother Brain."
Do these people not know that Mother Brain's like a man-made construct and that Motavia
She
didn't
knows
always
it.
look like this?
No, they know that, but they worship it like it's a god, like
Ah, okay.
some magical machine.
Okay.
It's also got its own AI.
Up.
Yeah. That's the only place you can go at this point. Cool, you're now on the next floor. Let's see. Ooh, this is interesting.
Right, is this where things get complicated?
Yeah.
This is a bit where I need to drop down at some point.
So if you go to the left and go downwards, we can get another stick of dynamite.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Down
think-
here? Or
yeah,
through?
down. Basically, I feel like we need this because dynamite is very vital.
It's a key item, isn't it?
Yeah.
Am I...
Yeah, just keep following the path. Basically, take a right, then you'll go down, then the left, then down, then...
So, you said in Phantasy Star 4 you see these monsters again. Are they like, is it literally like this style of monster?
Yeah, basically. You also get like orange versions of them later on, but it's
Yeah.
around the time you meet Rune.
It's a shame that a lot of the stuff from the original Master System game doesn't really transfer into it.
Yeah, like they don't have a lot of the first creatures, but I feel like a lot of go up. And
Like the lore of like Motavia
Yeah.
and the Motavians are obviously
Well,
a
they've got-
preset amount.
so-
preset monster. Oof!
one basically.
Amy took like a champ.
So Phantasy Star 1 basically set up the planets and gave the kind of universal lore and mythos of the battle. While 2 basically set up the creatures going off and continues what happened afterwards.
Yeah.
And it's a good segue into certain things which happen, which I'm not going to spoil.
Expanded universe sort of things
Yeah.
as well. It goes into, doesn't it? Yeah.
Like, I generally like the story, despite how grindy this is, and I really like the ending.
Alright. Well, we'll get there eventually. Determined to play through all of the games. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to play through 3 or 4 first.
Well, if you do 3, I will sit with you and not play it beforehand, because I can't be bothered to play it first. And I'd like to see how it goes, 'cause I never actually finished 3.
Well, there's lots of different endings to 3.
Yeah, I know which ones I want you to do though. I'll give you an idea of who we're gonna have go with you.
For those that don't know, Phantasy Star 3 has a fucking like dating sim element to it. Well, it's more like
Basically, you do a journey, and when that's finished, you have to choose who you wed. Then you go on to the next generation, who then has their own journey, and they choose who they wed.
a bit like Dragon Quest 5. I nearly used the wrong move there. I nearly teleported us all out. Whichever one was the one that recently got this anime adaptation.
I will say though, what I do like about 3, with the different generations, just keep going down and follow it, you get, like, it changes the different type of, just that.
Yeah.
If you get to the different type of generations, you get a nice storyline. There's also characters which translate on, go all the way back, because that's now finished.
Okay, cool.
I've lost my train of thought now.
You were talking about all the characters you get and the different characters you can get.
Oh yeah, so basically, on the start of 3, there's this thing that happens. However, it doesn't get explained until you go through the next storyline for the next generation.
Ah.
And basically you learn a bit more about your family's past generations, and then it's more about what happened previously, and then it goes into the past with Phantasy Star 1. And you get like androids, and they're like the same characters that followed them on.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, one of the characters from 3 actually goes into 4.
Ah, okay. Because the thing is that if you look chronologically at how the games work, I mean, 1, 3, and 4 literally all are like 1,000 years apart, basically.
Yeah.
But 3 is its own thing. Sorry, 1, 2, and 4, not 1, 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 4. 3 is it's like taking place in a completely. It's not in the solar system even. It's on a fucking spaceship or something, I think.
But that's the thing about like the situation with Phantasy Star. It's all about the past generations. It all leads back to Alice and her battle because they built from that. Maybe then you've got 0, where it then links into 2, because in 0 you're basically on Earth and they have to celebrate.
Ah, okay.
Which,
I believe that 0 actually also links in with Phantasy Star Online. Because it's part of that universe as well, so it actually bridges the gap between the two, which were seemingly completely different like franchises to begin with.
But the main question is, why do Earth have it, and why is it on this planet? Because these are not Earthlings, they're Notavians.
Ah, fucking Terrans, man, they're the worst.
Yeah.
Going down or right?
Oh no, just go back where you were, so to the right. So basically you're just going through that entire place, you just needed the key item.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're getting to the fun bit. How much did you enjoy the lava, by the way?
Am I done in this dungeon?
There's another floor.
Right, okay. Where am I?
Go to the left. So as you can see, guys, this may not be fun, but it's 2 hours him going through the first dungeon, or me doing this.
This is, you know, yeah. Yeah, to be fair, if we didn't have the walkthrough, I would still be on that very first dungeon that took me half an hour to get through. Maybe.
Oh, there's one which is even worse, and like, this really helps. Like, when I've played these, I've always used the guide throughs, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not great with games. I'm a filthy casual, naturally. Yeah, just go up now.
Yeah.
No, go up.
Yeah. Amy's caught up quite nicely now. She's also recovered some TP, and I don't know how.
I don't know.
She only had 2 earlier.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
She had 18 to begin with, and it cost 3 to do it, so I don't know how she would have 2.
She gained more TP. Pretty certain. We're going left?
Yeah. And go up and just basically follow. You're going around the room to the next room on the left.
Oh, okay. Just around the edges, though.
Yeah. There's a lot of edge following in these dungeons, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh wow, these ones die real easy.
Yeah, I think those are the weaker ones. Considering how much money you got from them, yeah, but the weaker versions.
This way?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
You're doing pretty good.
She's like a little redhead as well.
Yeah. She's a good character. There's another character after this I really want you in the party, and I really like her. She's pretty cool. To the left.
But why did she join my party? Why did she just suddenly appear?
So...
What's the explanation for this, that people just suddenly appear at my house?
So basically I'm assuming they work, basically you work for the government. And I'm assuming basically it's been advised that Rolf is looking into this situation. With your abilities, would you be okay to help them? Go up. Back. go down that gap.
Yeah, I saw that one. It was walked down to it being a dead end.
That's my headcanon anyway. They don't really explain it, but you get people coming up and it's like, I
heard you were really cool, so we're gonna
But
join
it sounds
you.
like a lot of people know what you're doing, and I'll go into this more later to the left. Because there's a bit that happens, and then people start talking to you regarding this because the dialogues change with the people walking about town.
Right, okay, cool. Let's slap these motherfuckers down.
Basically, keep going right until you get to the next room, and you go to the top of the room.
Okay, cool. I'm super lost, I'll be honest with you.
Don't worry, you're on track.
Okay, we'll go on here.
Cool, now go up. After you kill those.
Right, okay, yeah, why are we back to, like, weak enemies now? I say that.
Well, because you're not on the main level.
Well, yeah, we're just absolutely... I think it might have been just
I'll
poisonous.
explain it when you get to the door. Go up. You
Oh,
know
another
the drill.
door. Is that why I needed that other piece of dynamite?
Yeah.
Imagine if he, like, learned to lockpick or, like, you know, remotely open
Imagine if
doors.
the final character you get, who's a thief, was with you. Now, have fun. Go down.
Oh, shit, okay.
Congratulations, you made it to the basement.
Good. Took Attack on Titan fucking years to do that, so...
Cool. So, top left, would you be bothered about getting some triming?
No, fuck that.
Cool, so what we're going to do first then is... Actually... Sorry about this, folks. So, yeah, you'll need to go up and around, so...
Up and around? Right, okay.
So, we can minimise the damage in this. Just kind of skirt the edges so it doesn't keep happening, because that hurts.